Hello. I want to show you how to work your stones around your design. What I actually do is a test fit before I put the glue on. And I find it very easy. If this stone fits here and it leaves too much space that I don't want to deal with, then I try another size. So I take it off and I see if I put this here and maybe a smaller stone next to it, does that give me clearance to get to the next big stone, or do I need a couple more stones? But in actuality, what I'm looking at is the pattern line here. The big stone does actually fit there, but what I want to see is how much space is it for the next line. So that next line is going to be a little space here. Let me see if you can see. There is some space here in this area that I would leave if I just put that big stone there. So it fits in this area, but for the next line, it's not the best fit. So if I put this stone here, and scoot it up, then I would need a couple of the smaller stones in this area. And that gives you that pattern in that direction. Can you see that? Let's work some stones in this area. So because of this small peak here, we're going to go with the small stone. So this is a SS6. Oh, let me take these off. That's the 10. One of them dropped somewhere. Okay, so that's the SS6. And then let's see if we can do 2 10s. So you see how that works? And then because you look at the size from here to here, and you gauge, well, maybe can I do 3 at the next? Just like a pyramid. And because of the shape of this, I would go ahead and work out this whole loophole here. And that has a lot of space there, so I would look to see if I could put some sixes in there somewhere. But I think everything will be fine. You just have to make sure it's sitting properly. I don't want the stones to fall, but. So right here we've got the SS6. And then these 2 rows are SS10s. So we probably can work that until we get to the bigger part. And we might even be able to go all the way down until we get to maybe some of these corners right here and right here. I guess just as I've been working with it a while, I can look at the sizing. So let's go ahead and place those stones. You're going to place a couple of stones so you can see. Keeping that paper towel where you can get your glue that has dried. All right, there we go. I'm going to put that in that triangle so that we can work in that little space there. And you want to test it because you don't want to have to put a bunch of 6s in an area where you can put some 10s. That's just a lot more time that you don't have to spend, because doing this is already time consuming. And this is where you might want to bring your stones closer to you if they're kind of too far. You want to work with the smallest movements so that you can get your time down. Okay, so I see where this is not going to fit. So I actually don't want to put it on the edge. I want to put it in the middle. And put the smaller stones in the middle. See how I did that? I put the SS6 in the middle here and not on the edge. And here what I want to do is put a couple of 6s in the middle there. So now we're going to get a little smaller, so we'll work that. Make sure you go to the material list so that you can see what all is necessary for this project. So we're almost finished closing it out. I'm going to put an SS6 in this corner here so I don't get a gap there. So right there we only used 4 stones, 2 10s and 3 6s right there. And that loop is closed. And we'll do basically the same thing on that loop. So now you know how to work around your design, and through your design. You want to work through that while you're doing your rows. And that's important because you don't want to do your rows and then you don't know what sizes can go to close your gaps. Okay? All right.